to do a million things in one day. Step 1, divorce. Yeah, you heard me right. Divorce. Divorce. Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Talk to Tolu. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And if you are new, make sure you watch my previous video. And thanks to everyone who helped share that video. Thank you so much. So today we are going to be talking about how to do a million things in one day. Let's do a quick calculation. There are 24 hours in a day, right? Yes, that is 1,440 minutes, which is 86,400 seconds. That is a whole lot of time, and you can do a lot within this time. Isn't it scary that you've spent over a minute watching me, listening to me, and you can never, ever get that time back ever in your life again? Well, you're spending your time right anyway because you're listening to me, and I'm sure you're going to gain one or two. That is good investment. Yes, but the point is, time spent is gone forever, never to come back ever again. So you need to make sure that you're actually spending this time properly. You see, the difference between a successful person and one who is not successful is in how they spend their time. Everyone has 24 hours. No one has more than 24 hours. So how are you spending your time? What exactly are you doing with your time? Are you doing the things that are not important? 24 hours is a whole lot, and you can do a million things within that time. So you need to make sure that you're actually spending this time doing the things that matter. So let's go straight to the topic, how to do a million things in one day. Step 1, divorce. Yeah, you heard me right. Divorce. Divorce. So you're wondering, why? Who are we divorcing? Well, it is quite unfortunate that most of you are married to your phone. You are married to your phone, and it is together forever till death do us part. Even when death comes, you marry another one. If something is wrong with your phone, you do all you can to fix it. If your phone is missing, you get another one. Like for me, this is my fifth. Oh my God, this is my fifth phone. So I'm married for the fifth time to my phone. So, but the thing is, I don't know, it's almost like we cannot survive with our phones. You see, over 2 weeks ago, social media was down for more than 5 hours, and it felt like the world was going to come to an end. Like, what exactly are we using our phones to do? Really, what are we using our phones to do? But it is important to admit that your phone is taking too much of your time, and most time I understand that some of you actually have businesses and you need your phone to do it. Yes, but majority of you are doing things that don't really matter with your phone. You are spending time doing less important things. So if you want to do a million things in one day, the first step is to divorce your phone. I know you may not be able to leave your phone for a whole day without touching it. Yes, I understand I understand really. But make sure you put your phone aside and only pick calls and only reply important messages. If you can leave your phone for a day, you'll be surprised at how much you can actually do. You can do a million things in a day. Step 2, make a to-do list. Now, if you are thinking of making this list with the notepad on your phone, don't even think about it. Do not think about it because you're only going to be deceiving yourself. Remember, you have divorced your phone. Get a pen and get a paper and write down what you need to do for the day. Make sure you arrange your list in order of difficulty. It is advisable for you to do the most difficult task first. That way it will be easy for you to do the other things. Step 3, start with the first thing on your list. Now that you have a list, start without thinking twice. Now, do not give room for a second thought. You see, the moment you want to do something and then you actually sit down to think twice, you are probably not going to get that thing done. If you want to do something, just do it without thinking twice. Don't give room for a second thought. Because the moment you think, okay, well, can't I just watch this episode, just one episode. Trust me, you're going to watch 15 episodes and you're not going to get what you need to get done. I'm not sure if that's right, but whatever. So make sure you start with the first thing on your list without thinking twice. Very important. Now, I understand how difficult this might be, but you need to just make up your mind. It might be difficult, but it is not impossible. Yeah, it's totally possible. I have tried this before. I'm not going to tell you to do something that I have not tried, believe me. So remember, you're starting with the most difficult thing first. And also remember, you do not have access to your phone. Your phone is somewhere in a corner, resting. Step 4, do what's next. Now, when you're done with your first activity, ask yourself, what's next? Make sure you ask yourself, like, say this aloud. Okay, I'm done doing this. What's next? Call your name, Tolu. What's next? And then, oh yeah, I have a to-do list. Check your list and then do number 2. From number 2, when you're done, continue, do number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you realize that you are going to do a million things, really. So the main aim now is to move from one activity to the other without interruption, and that is why you do not have access to your phone. That is why you need to divorce your phone. Step 1, divorcing your phone, highly important. Now you're allowed to take breaks, but be sure not to take more than 3 breaks, and do not make one break to be more than 10 minutes. Make up your mind to do this. Remember, you have divorced your phone. You need to put that in mind. It's a decision you need to make. Okay, I am not going to touch this phone for the entire day because I need to do a million things. Now, take note, this is important. Every activity you carry out must be timed. Before you start an activity, set an alarm. And be honest with yourself. Do not give yourself too much time. Okay, I have to read this book. I want to read 5 chapters. I should be able to do this within 10 to 15 minutes. Set that time. Don't give yourself too much time per activity. Set your alarm and try as much as possible to meet up with time. If you're able to do this 4 steps, just 4 steps, it is quite easy. The only part that might not be easy is divorcing your phone. But if you want to do a million things in one day, that step is very important. So you just have to do it. There you go. How to do a million things in one day. Believe me, this is going to work if you adopt this method. Make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Till I see you in my next video, peace out.